Hello and welcome to Wingman. Wingman is an online flight reservation and scheduling system for flight schools. Wingman is unique in that not only does it handle scheduling, but is designed specifically to increase aircraft efficiency and maximize utilization. With Wingman, the system will find the most effective time for a reservation. Wingman handles scheduling of aircraft, instructors, students, and resources like classrooms. The main view in Wingman may look like some other reservation systems, but there's a lot different to Wingman. So let's go ahead and create an example of a reservation for a student and instructor. We enter the parameters for the reservation. For example, we want a dual flight. We enter the time for the flight, pre-flight, the dual flight in the aircraft, and then the post-flight time as well. We select the aircraft we want, and then we select the instructor we want. So this is going to be for Emily, and it's a flight for the student of Max. Then we click Find Times. Wingman will now go and find the most effective time for this aircraft and instructor. So we have a couple of options presented to us. We're going to select the option at 13:30 and save the reservation. Now back on the schedule, we see that reservation is now shown here on the schedule for the 172, and it is also on Emily's schedule. Along with the efficiency features in Wingman, there is some automatic buffering that is added to the end of each aircraft reservation. This is definable, the amount of time that you want to add for buffering, and this is for things like aircraft cleaning or fueling that has to be done between each flight where it's not actually in the hands of the student. As well, the instructor has little spacing as well. Between each instructor here, there's some spaces. This also helps create a little buffer for the instructor between each reservation, so they get a chance to do any paperwork or get caught up between reservations. Let's go ahead and create another type of reservation. For this one, let's say we're doing a circuit check for a student. So again, we select dual, and it's going to be on the 172, but this time, because it's just a circuit check, it can be done by any class 4. Wingman knows the class of each one of the instructors, so you can select any class 4, enter the student. This is for Nancy. And again, we click Find Times. Now it will find the times for all of the class 4 instructors that are available to do this flight, and we are presented with a list of times. So let's take the time for Maisie at 14:54, and again, we save the reservation. Back to the schedule, and we can see that Nancy is now scheduled in here on the 172 and is scheduled on Maisie's schedule as well. If you notice the times that are presented for some of these reservations, they are a bit different. They are not at the 1 hour or at the 30-minute mark. To create a most effective schedule, these are scheduled in 6-minute intervals, so you have times like 14:54. Other type of reservations we could create. Let's say we needed to create a meeting for all class 4 instructors. Again, Wingman knows the class of each instructor. It knows the instructor's availability. So we can say we want to create a 1-hour meeting. We want it on next Tuesday. And we can say all class 4s. So we're going to say this is a class 4 meeting. And again, click Find Times. Wingman will now find all the times when all of the class 4 instructors are available. We're presented with 2 options. So let's take the reservation at 12 o'clock. We save the reservation. And we go back to the schedule, and now we can see that that meeting is on the schedule for all of the class 4 instructors. Some of the other features in Wingman, we have standby scheduling, so you can create standbys, and a standby can be for any type of aircraft. It's not specific to a tail, so it can be done for any aircraft. Work schedules for instructors and for the company of when flights are available to be scheduled. And then there's a bunch of administrative features, and there's extensive reporting. So there's all kinds of different reportings that are available, and some of the unique reportings to Wingman, for one, is an efficiency report. So we can look at next Tuesday and have a look at the efficiency for the flight. So this shows us the amount of time that the aircraft are available for the day, amount of time the aircraft are offline, for example, for maintenance, and the amount of reservation time for each type of aircraft. So the 172s were available for 35 hours on Monday, but 18.8 hours of that time has been reserved for reservations, giving us a 53.7% efficiency. You can also see that 6 hours has been canceled. So there's been 6 hours of reservations that have already been canceled on that day. You're going to look at these efficiency reports at any time. Another unique report is a historical reservation report. So this report lets you look at any reservations at any specific time, any point in times. For example, let's have a look at the reservations that existed for Monday as of noon today. So we click a view, and now we see all the reservations that existed as of noon today for Monday. And this schedule will let you see how reservations change throughout the day, how they are added and deleted and changed until the actual day of the reservation. There's other types of reports and features as well. There's notices that can be shown to everybody as they log in, for example, so you can keep people up to date. And then back on the schedule, we have the standard timeline schedules. We have the normal schedule, so we can bring up a schedule for an instructor and it will show them all of their reservations. So a trial account of Wingman is available. If you go to the website, wingmanreservations.com, click on sign up and you can create a new account for a 30-day trial and give Wingman a try for yourself.